Have you ever met someone who just radiates kindness? Someone who sees a problem and, without a second thought, decides to be the solution? Today, we're talking about one of those people. Her name is Della, a cafeteria manager at an elementary school, and her story is a powerful reminder of how one small act of generosity can create ripples of change across the world. Our story begins in a place familiar to all of us, a school cafeteria. The sounds of chatter, the clatter of trays, and the smell of lunchtime favorites. For Della, this wasn't just a job. It was her community. Every day she saw hundreds of little faces line up, eager for their midday meal. But she also saw something else, something that broke her heart. She saw children who couldn't afford to eat. Imagine being a child, standing in that line, your stomach rumbling, only to be told your lunch account has no money. The embarrassment, the hunger. It's a heavy burden for shoulders. School policy meant these kids would get a simple, cold cheese sandwich instead of the hot meal their friends were eating. Della watched this happen day after day. She saw the disappointment in their eyes and knew she had to do something. So, she started paying for lunches out of her own pocket. $1 here, a few dollars there. Whenever a child was short, Della stepped in. She didn't do it for praise or recognition. She did it because, as she put it, I can't bear to see a child go hungry. She treated every student like they were her own, ensuring they had a warm, nutritious meal to power them through their day of learning. For her, it was simple. A fed student is a student who can focus, learn, and thrive. Over the years, this quiet act of kindness Della thousands of dollars. She never kept a running total, never complained. It was just what she did. Her husband knew, and he supported her completely, understanding her deep compassion for the children. The school community was largely unaware of the extent of her generosity. To them, she was just the friendly cafeteria lady, always had a smile for everyone. But secrets like this have a way of coming to light. A local journalist caught wind of Della's story. Intrigued, they decided to investigate. When they interviewed her, Della was humble, almost hesitant to talk about it. She wasn't looking for attention. She just wanted the kids to be okay. The resulting article, titled "The Lunch Lady Who Pays for Kids' Meals," was published, and that's when everything changed. The story went viral. It was shared on social media, picked up by national news outlets, and then it went global. People from all corners of the world were moved by Della's selfless dedication. They were inspired by her simple, powerful act of paying for a child's lunch. The world saw a hero in a hairnet, a guardian angel in the school cafeteria. And then something beautiful happened. The world decided to repay her. A GoFundMe page was set up, initially with a modest goal to help Della recoup some of her expenses. But the donations didn't just meet the goal, they shattered it. In a matter of days, tens of thousands of dollars poured in. Then it became hundreds of thousands. The comments on the fundraising page became a wall of love and appreciation. People shared their own stories of lunchline struggles. Parents, former students, and complete strangers from different countries all wanted to be a part of this wave of kindness. One donor wrote, "Della, you are the person we all hope to be." Another said, "Thank you for showing the world what compassion looks like." Della was completely overwhelmed. She cried tears of joy, not for herself, but for the children. With this massive influx of funds, she knew that no child in her school, or even her district, would ever have to worry about lunch money again. The fund was large enough to create a sustainable program, an endowment of kindness that would last for years to come. Her actions sparked a larger conversation about school lunch debt, a problem plaguing districts across the country. Lawmakers took notice. Inspired by Della's story, communities started their own fundraisers to clear lunch debts in their local schools. She inadvertently became an advocate, a symbol for a movement demanding that no child should be shamed or go hungry at school. What started as a quiet, personal mission in a small-town school cafeteria had blossomed into a national phenomenon. Della's story proves that you don't need a cape to be a hero. Sometimes all it takes is a kind heart and the willingness to help someone in need, even in the smallest of ways. She wasn't a celebrity or a billionaire. She was an ordinary person who did an extraordinary thing, and in doing so, she inspired the world to be a little better. So the next time you see a problem, big or small, think of Della. Think of the impact one person can have. Her legacy isn't just about the money raised. It's about the love she shared and the kindness she inspired in all of us. It's a reminder that empathy is our greatest superpower. Thank you so much for watching and sharing this incredible story with me. If you were as moved as I was, please hit that like button and consider subscribing for more stories that warm the heart and inspire the soul. We'd love to have you in our community. Until next time, take care and spread a little kindness.